Hey everyone, welcome back to new content of Cybroses. In today's video, we will discuss about the Stoner accounting. So Stoner accounting is a practice of using negative credit or debit whenever you make any mistakes in your transactions, or if you want to cancel a transaction that can be easily identified using the Stoner accounting. So in order to manage with this Stoner accounting, you have to enable this feature from the configuration settings. Then only you can just manage with the Stoner accounting. So Stoner accounting would let you to reverse the journal entries that you have created. So let's see how can we manage the Stoner accounting in Odoo 18 accounting module. To manage with the Stoner accounting, let's move on to the accounting module. And from the configuration settings, we just need to enable this feature. You can find a section called Stoner accounting where we have enabled the Stoner accounting. So Stoner accounting is a practice of using negative credit or debit. So whenever you make any error in your transaction, and Stoner accounting will let you to know the error that you have made by showing it with a red indication and reversal of the entry. Now let's move on to the customer invoices. Let's create a new invoice by clicking on New button where you can fill out the details of the customer. I would like to choose a customer from this list, and I'm gonna choose the customer as Kate. Afterwards, you can fill out the details of the product. And let's choose a product as corner desk right set. The price of the corner desk right set is currently 147. And you can find the journey items over here. And here you can see that as we are just dealing with the invoices, in this case, the product will be reducing from the warehouse, right? In that case, we know the product is the asset is decreasing. So whenever the asset is decreasing, it will be marked under the credit side. And when we just sell an item to the customer, we know we will be getting a monetization for that. So in that case, we are just receiving an income. So in that case, we know the income is a form of asset. So as asset increases, it will be marked under the debit side. So which is clear from here. Now let's move on to the invoices. And let me just confirm this invoice. So once I confirm the invoice, I just came to realize that I have a made mistake in the pricing of the product. The price is just updated and I just need to reverse the entry. So in order to reverse the entry, you can just use the button of credit note. So as I just move on to here, we can provide the reason displayed on credit note. So let's say updated price. And as we are just dealing with the customer invoices, the journal will be auto-populated as customer invoice over here. And we can also get the date for filtrations when, for what record we have made the reversal of the entry. Now here you can find two options. We can just reverse the entry, or we can just reverse and create a credit note. I mean, create an invoice. Or if we don't want to just go with any reversal, we can simply discard this wizard. I would like to reverse the entry. So as I just reverse the entry, here you can see that the entry is currently in draft state, which means the customer credit note will be in draft state. We haven't posted this. Now let's move on to the journal item. So as we just move on to the journal item, now you can see that the product sale is just indicated with minus 147 as we have reversed the entry. Now under the account receivable also, it will be indicated as minus 147. This is because we have made mistakes in the entry and we have just reversed that. So there is no chance in getting this money and moving off the product from our asset area, right? So that will be indicated in a negative symbol as a result of reversal. Now, as you just move on to the accounting, here you can find the journal entries. So under the journal entries, as we haven't posted the entry, you can just remove this filtration and you can easily find the reversed entry. So here you can see that the reversed entry, which will be in the draft stage, and you can easily confirm that. So let me confirm the reversed entry. So once the reversal is made, you can see it will be paid state. Okay. So as you just move on to the journal item, there is no change in the journal item over here. Now, we can also manage this for reversing of the entry by creating a new invoice and all. So, let me just consider another invoice. Okay. So as I just want the invoices, here we have a chance to create another invoice. So let me choose the other customer by filling out the details. So let's say Rachel Puri is the customer. And Rachel Puri has purchased customizable desk with 750. Okay. And I just confirmed this. And after the confirmation of the invoice, we came to realize that there is a issue in the price of the product. So we just need to create the credit note in order to reverse this. So here we can provide the issue, that is issue in unit price. So once everything is done, you can just go with reverse and create invoice. So here you can see that you're just going to create a new invoice. So in this case, I'll be changing the price as 777. And as we just move on to the journal item, here you can see as we're just dealing with a new price, that price will be updated under the journal items. Okay. Now we haven't posted this. So as we just move on to the accounting tab and under the journal entries, here you can see that the reversed entry will be shown over here with the Rachel Puri. And now let me remove that. And afterwards, you can see the one that is created in the draft entry. And here you can see that, okay, because we haven't posted it so far. Now let's confirm this. So as I just confirmed this, currently you can see it's in posted state because the reversed entry and we have updated the price over here. So if you want to find this under the reporting, it is easy to get that. So as you just move on to the reporting, under the general ledger, we can easily identify everything. So currently you can see this is filtered on the basis of all journals. But I only want to get the customer invoices over here. So here you can see the customer invoices and under the account receivable as well as under the other details and under the other accounts and all, we can easily get every details over here. So as you just move on to different sections, here you would be able to find the reversed entry. Here you can see that as we have enabled the Stoner accounting and Stoner accounting, it will be indicated with the red color with a negative symbol. So here we can easily identify the reversed entries. Okay. So here you can see everything. So as we have um, confirmed and posted the customer invoices, it is just marked under the debit side. Now, let's see how the entries are working without a Stoner accounting. So, let me just remove this and let's say this. So, here we are not going to use the Stoner accounting. And without the use of Stoner accounting also, we can just manage the entries. But there is a change. So, let me just fill out the details of the customer over here. So let's say Doris is the customer and she's just going to purchase a cabinet wood door with 140. And here we just gonna confirm the invoices and afterwards we just need to update the price. And let's reverse and create the invoice over here. So I would like to set the amount as 135 and let's save this. And afterwards, you can just confirm. So as you just move on to the journal item, here you can see everything over here. Now, as you just move on to the accounting, under the journal entries, it is easy to find the entry. It will be indicated over here with a negative identification. And yeah, let's choose that. And here you can find the reversed entry. And as you just move on to the reversed entry, here you can see under the product sale, it will be 140 and under the account receivable, it will be 140. Under the product sale, the 140 will be marked under the debit side and under the account receivable, the amount will be marked under the credit side. This is because the product is not moving out of the stock. So the asset is not decreasing. So that will be marked under the debit side. In this case, we are not receiving the amount. Okay. As we are not receiving the amount, in that case, we are not getting any income.
and the asset is not increasing. Okay, so that it will be marked under the credit side. Now let's move on to the customer invoices that we were dealing with. And if you want to find the journal entry that is not posted, you can also easily find that by removing the filter. Okay. So in this case, we know the customer is Doris. You can choose that. And here you can just confirm everything. So as you just confirm that, here you can find that the invoice will be in posted state. And afterwards, when you just move on to the reporting, under the reporting, we can just go to the audit reports of general ledger. And from here, we can just get the details. So here you can just search for the customer Doris. And in this case, you can see the reversed entry is marked over here, but there is no indication with a red color or negative indication in the audit report of general ledger. So it will be very difficult for us in order to identify which all entries have issues or errors. So that's how we just deal with this stone accounting in Odoo 18 accounting.
So, Stone accounting is a useful tool for maintaining the financial records in an accurate and proper way. So, I hope this video clarifies how to manage this Stone accounting in Odoo 18 accounting module. So, if you want Odoo customizations or Odoo tutorial videos, feel free to contact Cybroses. As always, stay awesome and thank you for watching the video.